Hey everyone, how you doing today? My name's Kirsty, aka Beth Bookish, and on today's episode we're going to be playing a little game of Snog, Marry, Avoid Bookish Character Edition. This video was inspired recently by another video that was done by Clumsy Charlotte, who seems to inspire all my videos lately. And she was playing a game of reread, rewrite or burn, and I thought this would be really funny, but like Snog, Marry, Avoid edition. And if you aren't aware of the concept of Snog, Marry, Avoid, it certainly here in the UK we had a TV show where it was like random people off the street and they'd ask you like, oh, would you snog, marry or avoid this person? And I thought it'd be really fun, so I've written down the romantic interests from my 4 and 5-star rated books. There are a mix of characters in here, some that I love, some that I don't love, and I just thought it'd be a really fun game to play. So, round 1, first character, we have Baz from Simon Snow series, so that could be interesting. We then have Slade from The Plated Prisoner. I think I already know what this is going to be. And then finally we have Levi from Ace of Shades. Oh, okay. Marry Slade. As far as I'm concerned, he is the ultimate romantic interest in any book I have ever read. He is kind, he is patient, he would destroy the world for the woman he loves, and he understands trauma and is just so loving and wants to help. So absolutely, Slade is... There is no need to do any more of these rounds. Game over. Slade is the ultimate husband, marry material. But I will continue because it'll be fun. I would probably avoid Levi. No. Okay. Snog Levi, because the scenes with him making out with there was like one scene in the first book where he makes out with a guy and it was hot. So I would snog Levi, marry Slade, and I would avoid Baz because he is a vampire. That would be a bit awkward. Round 2. We have Hades from Lore Olympus. King Midas from The Plated Prisoner. And Nina from Six of Crows. Oh, Midas is absolutely avoid. He's a gaslighter, an abuser, manipulator, douchebag. I think I would snog Nina because I think she would be just fun to hang out with, and I think she'd just be a good snog. I would marry Hades for similar reasons to Slade, actually, because it's like he understands trauma and, you know, he would destroy everything to protect Persephone. And definitely avoid Midas because I do not want to end up his prisoner, I do not want to end up his saddle, and he is a manipulative bastard. Round 3, we have Matthias from Six of Crows, Ren from Girls of Paper and Fire, and Kale from Throne of Glass. Ooh, this one's difficult for multiple reasons. Oh, this one's hard. I'm not particularly enthused with any of these. I think I would snog Kale just to say that I've made out with the Master of Guards or whatever he is. I would marry Matthias because I think he would be quite an attentive and protective husband. And I would probably avoid Ren because, quite honestly, I don't really like her, and I think that Lee could do so much better than she has done. But that's just my opinion. I know a lot of people love Ren, but I do not. Next round, because I'm not keeping count and I can't think what round I'm on. We have Legend from Caraval, Dorian from Throne of Glass. I am shaking these in between, then I'm just getting the same series. And we have Chris from The Hate You Give by Angie Thomas. Okay, I think I would snog Chris probably when I was drunk one night. Be like at uni or something, probably just drunkenly kiss him. I would marry Dorian from Throne of Glass because, hello, he's a king or a prince or whatever he is. He's royalty. I'd marry that, get my money's worth. And I would avoid Legend because I don't want to be with a guy that's going to play mind tricks on me, and I don't really need that kind of energy that he's got. And after knowing his backstory, hard pass. Okay, next round we have Sal from Legendborn, Leon from The Flatshare, and Elion from To Kill a Kingdom. Ooh, I would snog Elion to say that I'd snogged a king or prince. Again, I can't remember. He's royalty, so just, you know, to say that I've kissed royalty. I would marry Leon from The Flatshare because he's just a darling. And I would avoid Sel because as awesome as he is and as cool as he is, I think he would be way too intense for me, and I think I would just end up dead if I got with him. Like, I don't know, I don't think I would last very long. So yeah, I would avoid him. Our next round goes to N. Salter from the Shadow Game trilogy, so Ace of Shades, Valak from Poison Study, and Peter Pan from Lost in the Neverwoods. I would snog N. I would marry Valak because I only finished reading that book yesterday. I fell in love with him and I think he's amazing. And again, you just, like, who wouldn't want an assassin for a husband? At least you know you'd be protected. And I would avoid Peter from Lost in the Neverwoods because, I don't know, the whole eternal youth thing kind of creeps me out a little bit. So I'd be a bit freaked out by that. Next round, we have Lucas Hunter, who is the main love interest in the very first Side Changeling book. We have West from Fable, and we have Wrath from Kingdom of the Wicked. I would snog West because he's a sailor and I think he's a pirate, I can't remember. So that'd be just a fun adventure. I would marry Lucas because Lucas is gorgeous and absolutely, he's up there with Slade for me in terms of book husbands. And I would avoid Wrath because he's a literal demon. I don't want to get wrapped up in demonic entities. Thank you very much. I think I'll do 2 more rounds. So this round and 1 more, and then I will wrap it up. So this round we have Adam from the Love Hypothesis. We have Ithalia from the Greatcoat series. And we have Jesper from Six of Crows. I would snog Jesper because I think he would just be super fun and I think he would teach me a thing or two. I would marry Ithalia because she is compassionate, she's loving, she's a healer, and I think she would just be... But she's also like quite headstrong and smart and doesn't take any bullshit. So I think she would help me to keep grounded and she would put me in my place. And I would avoid Adam because, yeah, he's all right, but I don't know, the arrogance and the way he treats his students really would put me off. And after having been a science major at uni, no thanks. And then for our final round, we have Valentin from Side Changeling, Eamon from For the Wolf, and please be a good one, Kazbraka. Yes. Ooh, okay. This one's difficult. Like, I know who the marry is, but okay. I would snog Kazbraka. I'd probably die for doing it because Inej would probably kill me, but I would snog Kazbraka. I would marry Valentin because he is a bear shifter. The bears are my favourite of the shifters, and he's kind, compassionate, but with a fierce loyalty and devotion, and he would rip your throat out if you tried to hurt me. And I would probably avoid Eamon for the wolf because, honestly, I don't really want that cursed, dark energy that he has in my life. I can do without that. So I still have quite a few in here. So let me know in the comments if you'd like me to do a part 2 to this, and I will do a second part with more of our showdown. Let me know in the comments as well if you agree with any of these, or if there are any of these that you have completely different opinions on. It'd be really interesting to know, especially if I've said that I would avoid someone that you would marry. That would be really interesting. And yeah, thanks Charlotte for the inspiration. This was actually really fun. A few of those had me kind of going, oh no, because I loved them all or didn't like them all. But that's the way that it goes, I guess. But yeah, that was a fun little game to play. And let me know, as I said, if you want me to do a part 2, and I will happily do a part 2 to this. Hope you're all good, I hope staying safe, and until next time, I'll see you later.